Imagine a room you cannot enter. Not in Manhattan, not in Silicon Valley, not even in Davos or Geneva. In this room, decisions are made that shape nations, markets, even the air we breathe. You've heard of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett. They dominate headlines, ticker symbols, and Instagram feeds. But they are, in reality, minor actors in a much larger play. A play whose stage stretches across continents, under oceans, through satellites, and beyond the very reach of governments. These are not billionaires. They are trillionaires, though the world thinks they don't exist. Their names never appear on Forbes lists. Their wealth is invisible. Their power silent, yet absolute. They are architects of systems, masters of markets, and manipulators of reality itself. And today you, my viewer, are about to catch a rare glimpse behind the velvet curtain. Why don't we see them? How do they remain invisible in a world obsessed with rankings, net worth, and personal brands? Because the true richest operate above money itself. Their wealth is not cash in a bank, stocks on a ledger, or even ownership of corporations you recognize. Their fortune is networked, abstract, and strategic, an empire of influence, leverage, and control that cannot be measured in dollars. They move in layers, financial layers, assets split across jurisdictions, shadow funds, and secret partnerships. $1 billion in public markets is trivial. $1 trillion in hidden capital moves entire industries. Temporal layers. Their decisions echo for decades. Buffett's value investing looks slow and measured, but these trillionaires think in centuries. Structural layers. They own the invisible scaffolding of global finance, private equity, sovereign wealth funds, and black pools of capital. Every headline you read, every market shift, often moves at their subtle nudge. For them, visibility is vulnerability. Being seen means being attacked, regulated, or disrupted. So they operate in the shadows, silent, patient, and omnipresent. It's not about individuals. It's about alliances, familial, national, corporate. Some of these names are centuries old. Some are young, adaptive, and ruthless. These alliances are networks, woven like financial DNA, imperceptible to the casual observer. Dynastic families. Think Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and undisclosed heirs whose wealth spans multiple continents, hidden behind layers of trusts and foundations. Sovereign wealth funds. Nations like Norway, Qatar, and Singapore hold capital that dwarfs entire economies. These are weapons, quietly influencing markets without a single public statement. Black pools of capital, ultra-private investment vehicles where trillions flow, invisible to SEC filings, news outlets, or even economists' spreadsheets. Decisions here shape global industries, energy, biotech, defense, before you even hear about them. The logic is simple. United, they wield unmatched influence. Divided, they risk exposure. Alliances maintain power, secrecy, and control. They are the chess players while the rest of us are pieces. We often laugh at elite retreats, Davos, Bohemian Grove, or the secretive Bilderberg meetings, but these are not vacations. They are rituals of coordination, confirmation, and subtle negotiation. Private islands and residences. From Caribbean enclaves to Mediterranean fortresses, these are arenas of discretion. Deals worth billions, or decisions shaping geopolitics, are made over dinner, not press releases. Annual summits. Davos is a theater. You see panels, speeches, and selfies, but beneath the stage, quiet conversations determine fiscal policies, sanctions, and international treaties. Symbolic logic. Membership is never formally listed. Entrance is by invitation only. Your influence is earned in whispers, alliances, and alignment with invisible codes of conduct. These rituals serve one purpose: to reinforce secrecy, loyalty, and strategic alignment, while maintaining plausible deniability in public spheres. Power today is different from power yesterday. No longer is it simply land, oil, or armies. The trillionaire class wields intangible, invisible, yet infinitely multiplying weapons: currencies and digital finance. Control over central bank policies, crypto flows, and liquidity streams allows manipulation of economies with surgical precision. Artificial intelligence. Beyond chatbots or stock prediction algorithms, think autonomous markets, predictive geopolitics, and automated investment arms moving trillions. Biotechnology. They influence life itself. Control over healthcare, longevity, and synthetic biology offers leverage over societies. Space and satellite systems. Not sci-fi, satellite networks, AI-guided defense, and resource exploration give them unmatched observational and strategic advantage. Each weapon multiplies their influence, making their empire almost untouchable to conventional governance or regulation. Trillionaires rarely need the ballot box. They operate through networks, influence, and leverage, not campaigns. Policy architects. Through think tanks, lobbying, and private consultations, they shape regulations in every sector, from finance to biotech. Media ownership. Subtle narratives influence millions. Headlines, financial forecasts, and public perception are tools of control. Economic levers. By controlling capital flows, investments, and credit, they indirectly dictate which businesses survive and which governments prosper. This is not conspiracy theory, it is strategic asymmetry. They play a game where rules are invisible to outsiders, and the board itself bends to their will. Even the most powerful have vulnerabilities. Uncontrolled chaos. Markets that move too fast, global crises, or societal breakdowns threaten control. Exposure. Information leaks, whistleblowers, or investigative journalism can weaken alliances, disrupt strategies, and destroy influence. Decentralization. Technology that democratizes finance, AI, or governance reduces their advantage and spreads power. Understanding their fears is crucial, not for imitation, but for insight. Their wealth is not infinite because of money alone, but because they manage uncertainty better than anyone. The playbook for you: lessons adaptable without trillions. You won't join the trillionaire order, but their strategies offer lessons for dominance on any scale. Invisible leverage. Build assets that work quietly for you. Networks, intellectual property, or investments beyond mainstream awareness. Long-term vision. Think decades ahead, not quarters. Patience compounds power silently. Strategic alliances. Align with others in ways that multiply influence rather than compete in obvious zero-sum games. Control the narrative. Attention is currency. In social media, markets, or business, perception often outweighs reality. Innovation as weapon. Leverage new tools, AI, biotech, decentralized finance, to operate ahead of the curve. Even a modest portfolio of these tactics places you steps ahead of the average billionaire. The goal: sovereignty, foresight, and untouchable influence in your sphere. Now, imagine the final picture. A network beyond imagination, quietly steering the course of history. They are silent, patient, unassailable. Nations bend, corporations yield, markets fluctuate, and yet the public only sees headlines and clickbait. They are the hidden trillionaire order, invisible architects of civilization. The truth is subtle. Real power has always been invisible. And those who learn to perceive it, adapt to it, and emulate its principles on a scale within their reach, gain the rarest commodity: strategic freedom. Remember this: wealth is not measured in dollars alone. Influence, foresight, and mastery of the invisible game are the ultimate currency. This is the realm where the game is played, not in the open, but in the shadows of what we think we know.